Just miles away from the chaos of the Valley of the Sun, you'll find acres and acres of serenity, open space preserved for all county residents to enjoy. 10 regional parks totaling more than 120,000 acres encircle Maricopa County. It is the largest county park system in the nation, and it is rich with recreation. This month, Maricopa County is celebrating the 50th anniversary of its park system. And whether you're new to the parks or you use them quite frequently, you probably don't know what each park has to offer. Well, today we're going to show you. Join Al Macias and me as we give you a VIP tour of the Maricopa County Park System. Hello everyone, and welcome to Maricopa Magazine. I'm Julie Waters. Today I am in the northern part of Maricopa County at the Cave Creek Regional Park.
And I'm Al Macias, joining you from Usery Mountain Regional Park in the eastern part of the county. Our county park system is so huge that Julie and I decided to split up this month to give you a more comprehensive look at the entire county park system.
Our story begins 50 years ago with a vision. Justin Finestone tells us how back then county leaders laid the groundwork for this one-of-a-kind regional park system.
Well, the park system really began with a group of individuals in the early 1950s who wanted to create some kind of regional park system to enhance what's being done in cities like Phoenix.
The vision was to create larger areas for recreation and to preserve the mountain areas for future generations to enjoy. The county began buying land for the parks in the 1950s. The first plans called for about a 75,000-acre park system. Ken Smithy became Parks Director in 1957. He says county leaders wanted to enhance the quality of life for the people they represented.
There's something magical about nature, about the open spaces, the animals, the trees, the streams. It's rewarding to know that they'll have places to visit that other communities will never have because they didn't take the time to plan ahead.
County leaders never stopped planning ahead. In 1992, the county entered a 50-year agreement with the federal government to manage the newly enlarged Lake Pleasant. The lake is the second largest completely in Arizona. And construction is underway on a regional trail system that will connect all the county parks.
So our park system is transitioning to become both a conservation areas, a pure recreation area, and more regional trails and connectivity.
The people in this community are going to be so fortunate to have this type of park system available for their use for generations to come. Well, it makes you feel good inside because you know you played a role in the fact that that park is there. And it gives you an inward satisfaction that I don't think you can get anywhere else.
When they go to the parks, they can exercise and feel good, and at the same time feel glad that they live in this great county that has these facilities for them. It's one of the few things that we can give to every member of our county, no matter what their background needs, education or wealth.
Of course, long before the park system was created, and well before Arizona was a state, the valley was inhabited by Native Americans. The Hohokam Indians lived here hundreds of years ago, and you can find evidence of their existence when you visit a Maricopa County park.
This is one of several petroglyph panels within the conservation area.
Bob Golden is an interpretive ranger. He's one of several park rangers who give guided tours of archaeological sites in county parks.
They take a stone and they had another one that actually peck it. They didn't chisel it this way. They make like pecking marks, like a bird pecking at it, and it just goes around like that. So this is a menu.
Really?
Yep, these are the bighorn sheep, deer, and then this was the mystery animal here.
No one is certain of the true meaning of these Hohokam petroglyphs, but we do know the symbols represent more than just Stone Age graffiti. Some symbols served as trail markers or maps, while others recorded events. Of course, petroglyphs aren't the only evidence of the ancient Arizonans.
These are the evidence that archaeologists use to determine who were the people in a particular ruin. And this particular pottery are very diagnostic to the Hohokam culture. This crescent, it's too uniform, it's too perfect of an arc to just be a natural disturbance in the dirt. And what it appears to be is a cooking hearth. And these were clay-lined circular depressions that the Indians would build just inside the doorways, and they would bring the coals then from the outside cooking fires, place them in these clay-lined pots, and that's where the women would typically do their cooking.
There are ruins of stone huts, defensive forts, even irrigation ditches.
We believe that the Hohokam were occupying these sites on a temporal basis when there was fruits, nuts, deer in the area, as well as to serve as an outlook, an outpost, to see that there weren't raiders coming in from the northern cultures to attack the main culture in the Phoenix area.
What's amazing is that many of these archaeological sites have survived for 800 years or longer.
It's actually incredible to think that 1912, I believe, is when Arizona became a state, that 700 years prior to that, there were people living in these foothills and making a living of it and able to eke out an existence.
Hohokam is a Native American word that means those who have gone. The ancient people were given that name because we don't know where they came from or why they suddenly disappeared. Luckily, they left evidence behind for us to learn from.